Hello dear students, so let us start our new chapter called Entrepreneurship Skills. Uh, the basics of this chapter we have already studied in class 9th. Let's talk about, let's revise who is an entrepreneur and what entrepreneurship is like. So as you know that entrepreneur is a person or a businessman who is self-employed, right, and takes calculated risks and also brings in new ideas into the business. So entrepreneurship is all about taking risks and bringing new ideas into the business. And we have read different types of benefits entrepreneurship brings, and what could be the disadvantages of being an entrepreneur. So we'll move to the next part now, next level of this chapter called the chapter name is similar, entrepreneurship skills, but topic will be different than what you have studied in class 9th. Now we will dig deeper about how entrepreneurship works into a society, or what are the factors that may influence the entrepreneurship, or what are the things that are to be considered before you start a business. Okay, before you start entrepreneurship, first we'll understand entrepreneurship with respect to the society, because ultimately you have to work forward. You have to work for the society, or you have to work for the people, or you have to sell products to the people. All right, so let's go for it. While the will let me read first the definition, and I will explain it. While the concept of entrepreneurship has a fairly wide meaning, it is simply described as starting a business using the resources available to a person. An entrepreneur combines factors in a creative manner in order to generate value for customers and create wealth. You know that entrepreneurship is not about social service. It may be about social service, like it is actually about bringing the products or selling the products or services that benefits people, and also you get money for it, you get benefit, you get wealth for it, or you can create wealth from it. Society is described as an aggregate of people living together in a community who associate for various engagements, including business. The definitions of two concepts shows clearly that there is a direct relationship between the two. Obviously, if you are an entrepreneur, you need customers. All right, you need a specific type of customers. Now, suppose if you run a shop of of Western clothes, so you need people who like to wear Western clothes. Quite simple. If you run a shop of ethnic clothes, then you need people who love to wear ethnic dresses. The thing is that as an entrepreneur, you need people, you need customer, because if there are customers, they will invest money, they will purchase your products, or they will purchase your services, and then you will create wealth. So entrepreneurship is nothing without the society. If there is no society, or there are no people, you cannot establish a business. Simple. The beauty of entrepreneurship is in a society is that as business prosper, the impact the business create also increases. As if your business grows well, so the impact of business on the society will also grow. It is due to entrepreneurial activity that the society is provided with goods and services. In turn, society provides market for products and services provided by the entrepreneur. So you can understand that if you are a swimmer, you need a pond or an ocean or a river to swim in. So obviously, if you are and if you become a skilled swimmer, so you need more deeper ponds or wider ponds or wider areas to swim in. And if you improve your skills, then you can participate in national games or Olympics or whatever it is. The thing is, it's similarly it goes with the business. If you run a business and it goes well, if your product and services increases, then you need more customers. More customer uses your products, then what happens? Your product will grow. Your profit will grow, obviously. Entrepreneurship has some positive impact on society, such as accentuates economic growth. So it will increase the economic growth of the society, not only yours but also everybody around who's working for you. And if your products really goes well, and if they are cheaper and useful, then it will help the society, and it will also help to grow your income or wealth. Fosters creativity. We already discussed that businessman and entrepreneur two are different people. Entrepreneur is a businessman who involves creativity and innovative ideas. So when you are an entrepreneur, so you inspire many other people to be more creative, so that their business can grow well. Stimulates innovation and efficiency. So it is not about entrepreneurship is not about just running a shop and then sitting waiting for customers. It is all about innovation and doing efficient work so that you can earn the profits. Create jobs and employment opportunities. Obviously, when you are an entrepreneur, you need people to work for you. When people will work for you, then you will pay them money. They pay their salary. So you are creating employment. If your business grows, then number of people working for you will also increase. Then more people will get the employment. So you are creating what? Jobs. Solves the problems of the society. Now, as I told you, that entrepreneurship is not only about the earning profit. It is also about the so it is not only about earning profit. It is also about doing work for the society, so that society gets benefited from your products. Right? We have discussed in class 9 that as an entrepreneur, you will see the requirement and need of the society, and if you can innovate something for them, then obviously that will benefit the society. Just an example, take an example of the ATM machine. So ATM device or ATM is a kind of a machine that helps to withdraw or deposit money at any time. So you can understand, before ATM, what people used to do, they used to stand in a queue for several hours, and then they either used to submit money or withdraw money from the bank accounts. Now you can withdraw money from anywhere using your ATM card. Encourages welfare of the society. So when you are an entrepreneur, you can bring in ideas or bring in products that can increase the that can inspire people to profit the society or to benefit the society. On the other hand, the society plays a role in boosting entrepreneurship by. Now, what is the role of a society and how society helps an entrepreneur to grow his or her business? First, creates needs and demands. So who will create needs and demands? It is a society who will create needs and demands. For example, during this lockdown and COVID-19 outbreak, the needs and demands of people grew. What needs and demands? The needs and demand of sanitizers and masks. Simple. So who created the demands? Maybe the situation created demand, but the situation is, the thing is that the society created the needs and demands. So what happened? People people came in and they produced they manufactured the sanitizers and the mask, and they sold them, earn profit from it. Provides raw materials. So society provides entrepreneur the raw materials to to manufacture their products. Enables financial support. If you are an entrepreneur and if you want to run a business, so society may support you to run your business. They may help you to run your business, or other way they can support you. Creates a need for education. Now, if there is a society, there are people and who are needed to be educated. So this need for education, need for education invites entrepreneur to work for. Catalyzes policy formation and reform. So when there is a society, if it requires to be reformed, and if you are an entrepreneur, so you will bring in ideas which can which can really help the society, or which can bring the change in the society in terms of how the society works, or how the people work. Like for example, the launching of smartphones changed the life of the people. There are so many products which must have changed the way people work, or the people do their jobs, many things. We are running online classes, so like Google Meet is being used, Zoom app is being used. So these all apps are helping us to do our work. So it catalyzes the policy formation and reforms. Facilitates networking. When your business will grow, so obviously people will come together to work. So it facilitates, it connects people together to work. Supports infrastructure development. Suppose if you are an entrepreneur, so you need to establish a business. If you need to establish a business, and for establishing a business, you need to develop an infrastructure to run your business, to run your offices. So it also supports the infrastructure development. So these are the roles of entrepreneurship, or how the society is influenced by entrepreneurship. However, there are some adverse impact on society due to entrepreneurship. This may happen in the form of environmental degradation, trade imbalance, labor exploitation, etc. So if you are an entrepreneur, or if there are people with poor moral values or wrong ethics, and so what they can do to earn the money, they might bring innovative ideas, but at the same time they may they may follow some, or they may use some false ways, or some unfair ways to earn the profits, or sometimes their development of infrastructure may damage the society. So the thing is that entrepreneurship brings in a lot of good things, but at the same time, if an entrepreneur or the government does not look after the consequences, environmental or maybe the labor exploitation or something like that, so it will bring in lot of pernicious effects on the society. Labor exploitation is one of them, because you might be an entrepreneur, but for earning profit or more profits, so you might hire people at low prices and exploit them and ask them to do a lot of work for you, and and pay very least amount of money or something like that. So the thing is that entrepreneurship may also have adverse impact on society, and it totally depends on the government and the entrepreneur. If you are an honest entrepreneur, an honest person, so obviously you will have a capability to curb your greed for money. You will never choose any false ways to earn profits, right? Okay, so this was the today's topic, that was society and entrepreneurship and society. In my next lecture, we will talk about some common entrepreneurship activities related to society, which include. Okay, till that time, thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.